Yeah. You have stepped into the champion's corner.
Different level, but the same devil. Spray on some confidence and put your hands up, it's time. Catch a fade. Feel the fire in my veins. Catch a fade. Watch me breaking all the chains. Catch a fade. I'm the lion you can't tame. Catch a fade. I don't back down, I don't flinch. Every scar I wear's my pinch. A glory gold in every line. I've been hit but I don't decline. Feel the heat, feel the roar. I'm the storm you can't ignore. Turn the page, this is my reign. I rise again and again.
You have stepped into the champion's corner with us today. We have the electrifying one and only Jasmine Bush, aka Fizzle Dizzle, the Ballerina Jasmine. Put your hands up, it's time.
Feel the fire in my veins. Watch me breaking all the chains. I'm the lion you can't tame. Feel the fire in my veins. Watch me breaking all the chains. I'm the lion you can't tame.
Put your hands up, it's time.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jasmine Bush. We are on the Champions Corner. Thank you for joining us. We have a awesome and exciting day. I got my youngest on here. She's going to really be inspiring y'all with some stories of what she's been doing and how her dancing has really just allowed her to be able to express and explore her creativity across many different platforms. So before we get started on that, though, I just want to let y'all know a little bit about what this is about. This is the Champions Corner is pretty much a platform from where we're coming from with CHORE. CHORE is a nonprofit organization where we inspire and empower the youth to be significant and great in the calling that God has on their lives. So CHORE stands for Champion Habits Overriding Reoccurring Emotion. We're looking at, we want to focus on that mind. We spraying on confidence and we're focusing on mindset. And then we go over to knowledge patterns. We want to understand what different sources of information are you getting, where are you getting fed from? So we want to make sure you're fed correctly. So this is where we want to make sure we build that foundation. The strongest part of your house is what? Your foundation. Nobody comes over and say, let me see your beautiful foundation. No, they experiencing your foundation. And that comes with self-control. We want to ignite, empower the youth to have self-control in their identity, their winning habits, building the champion characteristics, and also loving service. We got to love, we got to share. Don't be a gatekeeper. We got to take it in and we got to give it back out. So we're about to get ready to bring on the magnificent one and only Jasmine. Y'all put your hands together for her. Jazzy Jazz.
Good.
Doing good? Hey, well, it's
Yeah.
good. Well, thank you for, it's an honor to be able to have you on here, not only as a father, but I'm able to watch you in your young career, growing up and to be a beautiful young lady. And I'm just really inspired. Your perseverance to be able to go out and reach, others in the community. Just really inspired to hear your story. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into dancing?
Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine. I'm 16 years old. I'm a student at Spain Park High School. I'm going into my junior year. I got into dancing when I was 3 years old, and I've been dancing for now like 7 or 8 years. I train at Alvin Dance Academy. It's always been something that I've had to do. It's been my passion for forever, ever since I could walk. So yeah, I've just always loved doing it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. So, if I'm correct, you're just now getting back from 5 weeks before starting school from Alvin and Ailey. Is that correct?
Yes, Alvin Ailey, yes.
Man, Alvin
Yes.
Ailey. Okay. Oh, my bad. My bad. Correct me, girl. Hey, go ahead and tell us, like, what was a day like being up there with just a prestigious
Um,
type school for a phenomenon talent like yourself? Tell me about it.
yes. It was definitely challenging at first. It's pretty early mornings, like around 8, 9 o'clock, and it ends pretty late depending on your rehearsal schedule. So around like 6, like around dinner time is when it would end. And so it's just a long day of ballet, contemporary, modern rehearsals with these prestigious, amazing choreographers that I just feel so blessed to work with. So
And that's awesome. That's awesome. So how has like ballet, just being young in your youth, how has that shaped your personal values or your approach on other areas of your life?
I would say, as a ballet dancer, it's definitely forced me to have a positive mindset throughout my whole experience in my training. And so, like, if something isn't going right for me or I need to work harder in something, I always have my mindset to fall back on as if, like, I'm remembering, like, why I'm doing this because I love it. So, I definitely would say it shaped me in that way. In my values, I've learned discipline, perseverance, honesty, like honesty with myself, like if I'm doing what I need to do for my craft, and yeah, all the good traits.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's so good to hear that. Okay, now, I know during this path of you going and just being focused, which I've been a part of it. It's even as being a father coaching you, I've also been a student in your discipline. So, was there ever a moment in your dance training when you just wanted to quit?
I would say not quit, um, but definitely a time where I wanted to pull back and not put myself out there as much because I felt like I wasn't good enough or I didn't have like everything that a dancer should quote unquote have. Um, but yeah, there wasn't a specific moment where I wanted to fully quit my craft, but I held back in some areas when I could have been excelling because I kind of let doubt and fear and just worry about what people thought about me, what people thought about my dancing. I let it
Hmm.
kind of take over.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Can you share probably a moment or a time when you really had to kind of dig in on just what you believe in order to overcome the self-doubt?
Yes, I would say I was 11 years old and I got my first pair of point shoes like ever, and I took them back to my teacher, and she was like, "Yeah, these look good. Like you're placed on your point shoe." And I started dancing in them, and it was really hard to feel comfortable like in my own skin and just do the dance. I was so worried about how they looked, how they felt. Like, whoa, why does it feel weird? And in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe like you're just not cut out for this because the main thing isn't working for you right now. And I wanted to just like pack them up, but I definitely now I see that it was just a part of my journey, that just a rocky milestone, and I just had to move past it. Definitely.
Spraying on confidence. That's what it is, girl. That's what you're doing. So let me ask you this. How do you stay motivated academically while committing to so much of a challenging, you know, this right here as far as dancing, I know you go 6 days a week sometimes. So how do you stay focused and stay also academically, super, super, super high level? I mean, your engagement and your dedication has been, like I said, it's very inspiring to see such a young person as yourself do that. Express with me a little bit what goes on as far as in your head when those challenges of trying to stay grounded with your
Yes,
academics.
I would definitely say staying grounded with my academics has been challenging, like balancing the two things. But something I've been doing um, that I've had to work on is time management and prioritizing the things that actually matter. So just making sure that the assignments get done on time before you have your phone time or anything like that you enjoy that doesn't take place like above your assignments. And I definitely had to learn that like later in my teenage years just because it can be like really tempting to fall into old habits like not doing your assignments and just like coming home from dance and just wanting to lay down and do nothing, but just prioritizing your academics at the same time
I
definitely
got
helped.
you. Yes, most definitely. What would you say is one of your keystone habits that you feel really just locks you in? Like when all else is just
Writing, yeah, yeah, writing in your planner for sure.
okay.
um yeah, definitely. Or not even writing in your planner, I would say just like actively recalling everything into your brain, like every assignment you need to do, like have reminders set up everywhere so that you stay focused and you honestly feel like more calm going into school and going into your activity because you know like what you're doing, like what the game plan is and everything like that.
Are you a sticky
Yeah.
note type of girl? You got sticky notes hanging around sometimes?
I do. I mean, I have sticky notes in my room. I'm more of like a planner girl, but it just depends on the day. And writing it down just helps in general, like with anything on a sticky note on your hand, like it's just like the act of writing it down helps a lot.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me ask you this because you've given a lot of good examples of how you kind of stay grounded in your focus. What would you actually like to share with like young future dancers that are inspiring to be great, motivated, and disciplined like yourself, or even just your peers in general, students? Just no matter what craft that their purpose is driving them to be. What would you say? What is something that you know, in order to get that rolling, what should they do?
Uh, keep going. Like keep going, definitely. To I would say like to keep it rolling in the direction you want it to roll in, I would set your goals at the beginning of your journey and just keep trying to work to your goals and make sure that they're obtainable and like meaningful and that they relate back to your end goal. Like you have to ask yourself like why do you want to do this? Because in the end like that's gonna be like your motivation and like your reasoning for keeping going like but yeah, definitely just keep going, like even if you have like doubts in your mind, like just ignore them.
I like that. You use that big mo. I like the big mo motivation. And when I look at that and I think about, you've been dancing since well, your girl, you was dancing since you was a little bitty, just a little toddler. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all saw it in the intro. Y'all can see the little clips of her. Man, she been performing since she was a youngster. Let me ask you this: as far as just your understanding of success and failure over the years, how has that evolved you into your years to come?
I would say like my past successes or wins that I've had throughout dance, it definitely has kept me going because it's like, oh, I can do this. Like I can keep going and I can sort of level up in a way in dance. Um, yeah, I would definitely say that it changed the way that I think of dance. That it's not just something I started just doing for fun anymore. It just began to get like more serious. Yeah.
That's good stuff, Jasmine. That's good stuff. It's exciting, man. I'm just sitting here looking at you, and you're just inspiring. You're touching your peers. You're being a leader over your peers. And this is awesome. This is awesome. I love it. Let me ask you this. What message do you hope your journey sends to other teens balancing big dreams with big responsibilities?
Can you repeat that?
I said, what message do you hope your journey of dancing, what you've been on the path, what type of message do you think it sends to other teens balancing big dreams and big responsibilities? What do you hope?
Yes. I hope that when anyone is doing anything that they are passionate about or that they want to do when they grow up, get older, I hope that they remember that you need to stay focused and on track in order to meet your goal. And it also relates back to like just having perseverance and like putting your faith in God or whatever you have to put faith in. You cannot give up on yourself. So
I love it. I love it. I love it, girl. I love it. So let me ask you this. What are your next steps? What's in the future? What's next?
yeah, for the future, I definitely would like to pursue dance professionally. I would like to eventually get into teaching dance or just being involved in the dance community because it's just something that is has always been so important to me. And yes, I also would like to go into physical therapy or something that can help dancers or any athlete that is struggling or needs help getting back on track. So those are my future plans.
I love it. I love it, Jasmine. Thank you so much. You got to tell people how they can keep in contact with you and follow you.
Uh, you can follow me on Instagram at ballerina.jasmine. Yeah.
There it is. You can follow her. Make sure you follow her on Instagram. I'm telling you, this girl is amazing. She has a lot of great things coming up. I got to give one thing that she's being kind on, but see, I got to brag a little bit. You know, my daughter, if y'all haven't seen it, there's a picture up there that says the UBC, that is the Universal Ballet Competition. And in the regionals, in the final, I mean, she was competing against over 300 dancers, 300, and she came in the top five. She came in the top five. So I just want y'all to picture that in your mind. I also want to, for you youngsters out there, I want y'all to picture that when y'all are going through something challenging, when you put your purpose above the reward, everybody wants the trophy, but when you put the purpose above the reward, the hard work, the resources, everything will fall in place. So I just want to let y'all know, man, we appreciate you, Jasmine, so much. Thank you for joining us. And man, we just excited. We're gonna continue to follow you. We're gonna continue to just embrace you as a father. Hey, I thank you so much for coming on here, definitely to the debut of the Champions Corner, being the first one to bless this place. And just most definitely, I love you. Blessings and appreciate you for taking the time.
Thank you.
You're so
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Hey. Y'all just got to see a phenomenal talent that is just really, when I tell you this girl is dedicated, she is dedicated. I mean, she's putting in the work. She ain't taking any type of challenges as a no for what she has to do. So most definitely what I would love for y'all to see is to lock in, learn some of these foundational principles. I want to get some other ones. Y'all come and hit me up. I want to know who wants to tell their stories and be recognized and spring on some confidence. So what we want to continue to do is we want to take captive of our thoughts, picture thoughts. Yeah, take captive of them. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. And you want to make sure that you treat your thoughts as soldiers. So we want to put a seatbelt. Still put a seatbelt on that ego. We got to put a seatbelt on ego. We got to spray on the confidence, and we're going to put humility, respect, and love on the license plate. Until next time, y'all go ahead, check us out. If you see us on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the CHORE channel. And then also, if you're seeing us on LinkedIn, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, and we're on Instagram. But until next time, holla back, catch a fade.
You have stepped into the champion's corner. Different level, but the same devil. Put your hands up. It's time. I don't back down, I don't flinch. Every scar wears my pinch of glory. Gold in every line, I've been hit, but I don't decline. Feel the heat, feel the roar. I'm the storm you can't ignore. Turn the page, this is my reign. I rise again and again.